Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today was just a lazy Saturday, no school, so I made the pancakes from scratch for the kids. This is how I always make my pancakes. I don't buy boxed or bagged pancake mix, and I haven't for about the last 2 years. So this is my go-to recipe, super easy, and I will leave the recipe down below in the description box. Now to make some Instant Pot Quick Start yogurt. So I use 1 container of Fairlife whole milk and 1 container of 2%. I just like the consistency that it gives me when it's finished. So I dump that in and then I add the yogurt. Usually I save a start from the previous batch of yogurt, but it's been a while since I've made it, so I bought myself a starter. So I'm just mixing it up real good. I'll put the lid on, put it to venting, and set it for 9 hours. You can do it for anywhere between 8 and 10. So I took a break from meal prepping and cleaning, and the kids and I made a Trader Joe trip, and this is what I got, some of my everyday staples. This chili lime seasoning is what I'll be using later on in the video to make the chicken and rice bowls, and it's absolutely my favorite. It's so good. And then of course the sea salt fine crystal, that's like a staple in my house. I have to have it. I love these salsas from Trader Joe's because they don't have any added sugar, which is great. My son loves corn chips, so does my husband, so I grabbed a bag of those. I'm going to make some cashew chicken this week. And then of course pistachios, my kids love those. And then I'm going to make a soup with those little noodles. It should be really good. So everything here was like $54, which is pretty good, not bad. Now for the chicken and rice bowls. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my rice started in my little pressure cooker here, and then I'll start cooking the chicken on my George Foreman grill with that chili lime seasoning I got from Trader Joe's. Again, it's so good, and I love doing our chicken this way. It grills it, and it just gives it the perfect texture for these rice bowls. So once I have all the chicken cooked, I'll cut it up into little chunks to put on top of the rice. Once the rice finishes, I will fluff that up a bit, and then I will start putting it into these little containers that I have, which are awesome. I got them off of Amazon, and I've been using them for over a year now, and they are still in great shape, and I use them frequently. So what I do is just make a bed of rice and then put some chicken on it, some black beans, some corn, and a slice of lime with some cheese in the other dish, and then sour cream and salsa. I do change these up sometimes. I'll put tomatoes or avocado in. You can just make it however you want. They're so versatile, and you can just add or take away anything you don't like or anything extra you want. Now on to the overnight oats. My husband loves these, as do I. They are so good, so easy, and so inexpensive. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding about 3/4 of a cup of thawed frozen fruit, I did cherries here, into the bottom of a mason jar. You smush it up just to kind of give it a little bit of a smash consistency. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I will add about a teaspoon of maple syrup on top of the berries. And then I like to add my chia seed on top of the berries directly. I like the consistency this way, but you can add it after the oats. So once I add the chia seed, I'll then add half a cup of rolled oats. And you want to make sure that it's the rolled oats, not the instant or steel cut oats. Make sure it is old-fashioned rolled oats. Okay, and then you're going to add 3/4 cup of almond milk or coconut milk, whatever milk you want to use, and then put the lid on and stick them in the fridge overnight, and voila! For 4 days, they're good, and you have breakfast, and you don't have to think about it. So awesome. We eat a lot of boiled eggs in our house, so here I'm just boiling about 18 eggs for the week. That should get us through. Yogurt's done, so now it's time to take it out, put it in the fridge overnight before adding it to another container, and you have yogurt. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you would like to see in the future, and I hope you enjoyed. Please click subscribe if you have not already, and give the video a thumbs up. Thanks!